Empath, chosen one, I know that you've been through hell and back. We're all at different levels of our healing journey. Some are more healed than others. Maybe you're listening to this video and the wounds are still fresh. Irrespective of that, either, or. I promise you that you're gonna find peace of mind. Dark days don't last forever. It's not for a lifetime. You see, we endure so much hardship in this life, not just through the narcissist. In this life, we're tested with loss of wealth, we're tested with death, we're tested with losing close ones through death and unfortunate circumstances. This world's not perfect, but we're not here forever. So, whether you believe in God or you don't, we've only got one chance on this planet to do things the right way. You see, like, if you believe we live on, that's up to you. If you don't, that's up to you too. But we have one opportunity while we're here now. In the core of my belief system, I believe the whole world is beyond the comprehension of man. It's beyond the comprehension. In comparison to God or the universe, we are so insignificant to the power of God. But at the same time, He is merciful. He hears our prayers. He knows what we're going through. And He's there in a flash. Godspeed. Things happen sometimes in Godspeed. You will find peace of mind. You need to align with God's timing. There's something called Chronos and Kairos timing, right? One of them is God's timing, one of them is our timing. And if you can align yourself with God's timing, you will see synchronicities, you will see things unfold in a different way. You will get mental clarity. You see, something made you click this video today. Something made you click it. There's no such thing as coincidence. Now, this information could go in one ear and out the other, right? And maybe you're not ready to digest this information yet. But I'm merely planting seeds in your mind that will grow into ripe, scrumptious fruits, right? And you've got to understand that everything you poured forth into the narcissist, every single minuscule thing that you done of good to the narcissist, you was planting seeds in them. Now, they will never reap the benefits of those seeds you planted, because God or the universe will not allow it. But you will reap the benefits of the fruits you will reap the benefits and the fruits of your labor in other ways, in other areas of your life. And I promise you, if you're in your darkest days at the moment, your darkest days when you're struggling to eat, uncontrollable crying, you're in pain, you're hurting, this person has scrutinized you, devalued you, smeared you, feel like you're on your own, I promise you there's light at the end of the tunnel. And I will repeat this again, it's not a train. Please see the sunshine through the hurricane. See the silver lining on the dark cloud. Try to see this. And the more and more and more you start to see that things is unfolding for a reason, that the struggle and the hardship is actually God chiseling away, shaping us to exactly the person and the being He wants us to be. You see, I grew up non-religious. You may have heard me say this before, but for viewers that haven't watched it, I will repeat it. I grew up non-religious. I didn't believe in nothing. I had no moral compass. Nothing at all. I used to lie. I used to steal. I got involved with the wrong crowd. But my mum died at 7. And by the age of 8, I'm on the street smoking weed. Now, it wasn't bad parenting for my dad. He didn't know what I was doing. But I was hanging around with older children. And thanks to God, no unfortunate incidents befell me. Not too much. I'm not saying it was all sunshine and rainbows. But it wasn't until I got a little bit older, I started to see the person who I was created to be. Now, through the loss of my mother, it actually strengthened my spirit so much. So that's why I'm saying, like, I believe that we can take and extract good. Yes, I'd love to have a mother. Of course I would. You think when I have kids, I'm not going to go through the cycle again and miss my mother because my children won't have a grandma on my side of the family? Of course I am, right? I'm going to go through it again. I'm aware of that, though. Okay, I'm aware of that. But, you see, I went through them hardships, and it was God leading me to Him. It was God leading me to Him. If you can taste death and you can overcome death, some of you have lost parents, some of you have lost brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles, nannies, granddads, nans, like, the list goes on. But there's a beauty in the detail. And I began to realize that I would never be the person who I am today had it been for that. Now, I lack the motherly touch. Because I never had a mother, from what I can remember, I've got very little memory of her. And I'm not looking for sympathy. I'm not looking for you to say, I'm so sorry about your loss. I'm not looking for that. But I'm trying to make you understand that. Watch out for people that will exploit you through these areas. You see, I got peace of mind from the death of my mother. I got peace of mind from that, okay? And I got peace of mind from the psychopaths I ran into in my young age. I got peace of mind of that. And I've got peace of mind of the narcissist now. But the narcissist exploited the fact knowing that I didn't have a mother. Right? Because I remember one day I had an infection. And this infection was, I used to believe it was something else. But it was down to them. You know, narcissists don't clean properly. They suffer with bad hygiene problems. Now, I'm sorry to be graphic, but I'm going to fill you in. I had an infection on my finger. And it's down to the fact that the narcissist had bacterial vaginosis. That's what caused me to have an infection in my finger. At the time, I didn't know what was going on. They were telling me one thing, my head was telling me another. I was just starting to believe in God. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I had some infection. I didn't know what it was. It was actually bacterial vaginosis. But the empath started to try and heal my finger. And this was the first time I noticed that I lacked a motherly touch. Because she cared for my dad. My dad took care of me very well. My dad's a good man. He took care of me very well. But I lacked a motherly touch. Okay, and a lot of people are raised with single mums. It's more rare that you're raised with a single dad. And when the narcissist cared for my finger, tears just dropped down my face. And that was because I lacked the motherly touch. Now, what I'm trying to say to you is, the narcissist saw that in me. They're not stupid. And they realized that they could try and smear my name and do all sorts of stuff to stop me from achieving peace of mind. That's what the narcissist aims to do. The narcissist wants to stop you having peace of mind. So you need to understand and look into my other videos, into the content. It will help you understand what the narcissist is thinking. Look into Dumper's remorse. Look into the videos on the flying monkeys. Look into the videos on the reason why the narcissist re-idolizes you. There's plenty of videos that you can digest and that will help. But I want you to understand that their main aim and goal is to stop you getting peace of mind. And the reason they're doing that, if you check my video on the other channel I posted today, It's because they harbor some of the darkest spirits known to man within them. And if you want more information on that video, you can find that on the other channel. But because they harbor these demonic entities, the entities are trying to make you stop having peace of mind, empath. They're trying to stop you. This is a spiritual war. So if the wounds are still fresh, I promise you, there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's not a train. You've got to keep striving. You've got to keep practicing self-love. Keep going. Don't stop. Look at the poem Footprints in the Sand. I'm telling you, even if you don't believe in God, God will carry you through your darkest days, and you will make it out the other side. And you will be more virtuous. You will be more holy. You will be more pious. You will have the whole 9 yards. And you will get peace of mind. I promise you, you will get peace of mind. My content is not for everyone. My content is made for a select niche group of people who are empathetic, who have been chosen, and this content is not for everybody. I'm not going to make content that everybody wants to hear. I could quite easily do that and tell you the things that you want to hear. I could quite easily do that, but I'm not in it for that. My main aim of starting this channel was to help people in the world, and if I can help one person in the world, I've achieved my goal. If the whole world thought I spoke rubbish and one person reciprocated what I said, my job's done, you know. So I just want to send this video out there to know that dark days don't last forever. There is hope. I promise you. One thing I will say, if wounds are fresh, go for walks. It releases endorphins. By going for walks in nature, even someone mentioned in the comments earlier, walking your bare feet and ground in nature. That's powerful too. Just take time away. This peace of mind will transfer into you loving your own self. Empath, you've been drained. You have been drained beyond all expectations of the word drain. Drain doesn't even cut it. They leached off you. They were a parasite. They literally began to live from sucking your energy. They are energy vampires. You need to practice your self-love. You need to get on your healing journey. You need to look forward, and don't try to heal through anyone else. Take your time moving forward. Your divine counterpart is out there. They may have possibly been through the same struggles you've gone through. And when you meet up, when you get together, you will dwell in tranquility. Remember, this person you encountered that made you suffer is a counterfeit soulmate. They were sent by the enemy. They're not there for you to live a happy life. God brought them into your life for either them to change their ways and repent and dig their heels in the ground and do a 180 and change their ways. But God's all-knowing and all-compassing, so therefore he knew they wouldn't do that. But he knew you, empath, would achieve spiritual wealth in abundance, and you would learn lessons, and this will shape you and craft you into becoming such a more beautiful version of yourself. So just get ready, be prepared for version 2.0, chosen one. You know, when you was with this parasite, you were version 1.0. But now, after you've endured such hardships and you're moving forward, I'm telling you, dark days don't last forever. You are spiritually evolving into version 2.0. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you would like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I have the main channel. It's a narcissism-based channel. If you want to digest more narcissism-based content that's more focused on areas of narcissism, you can also use the link in the description box. So anyway, thank you for all the support and love, people. We'll be back with another video soon.